In this video, we take a look at 5 great items under $2,000 for DJs and producers. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video.
So the first item we have is the new Denon DJ VL12 Prime. This is the new pro-grade turntable that Denon released with their whole Prime series, and this turntable is a beast. The overall construction of this thing looks super solid. I love the way that Denon still, maintained a very classic layout of the turntable, but still carried a newer, more modern style, like the square start-stop button, as well as the underglow under the platter as well. This thing is pretty expensive as far as turntables go. I mean, you could get a pair of Pioneer turntables for the price of this one. So it's kind of crazy to see that Denon's really going after that super pro grade market. And if you use any Denon products in the last few years, you know that all of their equipment is built to last. I've used a couple pieces of Denon gear and I've never been let down. These things are built like tanks. And with Denon giving these decks out to the likes of DJ Craze to go ahead and test out, you know that they're going after the top turntablists in the game to make sure that all of their products are on point. And from everything that Craze has said so far, that he's pretty impressed with all the Denon gear, and I'm sure that bringing top name DJs to their brand from any other brand that those DJs have been with, they are really going after it. So shout out to Denon. This turntable, although it is expensive, super dope in my opinion. To go along with those VL12s, we have the Denon DJ SC5000 Prime. This is the media player of the Prime series, and to me, this is the media player to have if you don't already own any of the more recent Pioneer CDJs. I actually think the feature set of this one blows the CDJ 2000X2 out of the water. From the way the touchscreen works and how responsive it is, to the 8 pads on the bottom of the media player, as well as the beat jump functions, and just overall the way this player handles different types of media, even all the way down to where the actual USB and SD card slots are located. This thing is awesome. Especially if you're coming from Serato, you don't even really have to go ahead and move all of your media onto their engine platform, as the actual player itself can transfer data from Serato DJ to the actual Denon player. So if you have your cue points, your loops, your beat grids, and BPM information already saved in Serato DJ on those files, you plug that USB stick in or SD cards into the player and it's good to go. All that information automatically transfers. It might take a few seconds, but you don't have to go in and actually analyze all those files beforehand on the computer. If you have a last minute gig, you're good to go. Just go ahead and pop that USB drive in or that flash drive or whatever and you can play. Also, another really cool feature about this player is you don't necessarily need 2 players, because this SC5000 Prime has what they're calling a dual layer technology, where the player actually has 2 outputs on the back. So you can literally play 2 different outputs. So it's like having 2 decks in one, all from one player. So, if you're a DJ on a budget or you're slowly building up your gear, this is such an awesome buy, because this is literally like having 2 CDJ 2000 Nexuses in one player, as well as all the extra features that this SC5000 Prime has. So if you're in the market for a brand new, top of the line install level media player, this is the one to get in my opinion. And to round out the Prime series, this is the Denon DJ X1800 Prime. This is the mixer that goes along with the media player that I just showed, as well as the turntable. This mixer is actually pretty, full featured. Your normal 4-channel club style layout with tons of effects, color effects as well. And it also has a dual USB, dual sound card, so you can plug 2 different DJs in at once, and the switchovers are pretty much seamless. And this has full Serato DJ DVS support as well. So if you have the DVS package for Serato DJ, you can go ahead and just plug straight into this mixer. No need for an external sound card, and you're good to go. Whether you're on the SC5000 players or you're on the VL12 turntables, you can just plug in and go, which is awesome. And the sound quality on this thing is top notch as well. Denon does a really great job as far as sound quality is concerned on all their mixers, and this is not an exception. The effects on this thing are really cool as well, and I love the large touch strip that this mixer has to control the effects as well. Really clean layout as far as club install mixers go. It's a little bit bigger than some mixers, but it's really fully featured. So if you're looking for a new mixer to have as far as like a 4-channel club style layout, and you're looking for something with a dual sound card, this mixer is an awesome challenger, and it's still cheaper than the Pioneer DJM 900 Nexus 2 as well. So you get pretty much the same functionality as that mixer, even the dual sound cards, but at a lower cost as well. And you're not compromising on sound quality or build quality as well, and that's really important if you're looking for a piece of gear that's going to last and that's going to sound as good as possible. Now switching gears a bit, let's switch over to some production gear. Right here we have the Arturia Matrix Brute Analog Matrix Synthesizer. This synth basically, this synth kind of mimics the whole Eurorack modular synthesizer, where you have your different sections that control different parts of the synth, and this thing has so many knobs, so many faders, so many buttons, and just so much functionality, and everything is one-to-one. And Arturia has been killing it with the analog synths for the last couple years, from their Micro Brute to the Mini Brute, and this Matrix Brute is no different at all. In fact, it takes all those capabilities that those previous synthesizers have and just build upon it. The amount of control you have on the synth for every single parameter is pretty unmatched lately as far as like analog synths go. This thing is crazy. You get everything from your different envelopes to your LFOs to controlling all of your, filters, and everything else is all laid out, all one-to-one. And if you're one of those visual kind of guys and don't want to click around or don't want to deal with like sub-menus or shift functions, and you got the money to spare and you want something that sounds crazy and fat, definitely check out the Arturia Matrix Brute. And last but not least, we have the Moog Sub 37 Tribute Edition Analog Synthesizer. A few videos ago, I posted about the Moog Sub Fatty. This is a very similar synthesizer to that, but it has another octave worth of keys and a bit more control. And the build quality on this thing is just on par with the other Moog products, so you know this thing is going to last. It's heavy, it's built like a tank, all metal pots, everything on this thing just screams quality. From the wood side panels to just the overall weight of this thing. These things are built with such care, and you can tell that these are meticulously put together to last you years and years. So if you're looking for a crazy sub synth for all your, bass lines and things like that, and you're looking for something that's not just like a 25 key, you're looking for something with a little bit more range, definitely check out the Moog Sub 37.
So that's a look at 5 great items under $2,000 for DJs and producers. If you're interested in purchasing any of those, links can be found down below in the description. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right there to subscribe. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.